Hello, we're Group 7, and our presentation is on social media. Are they relevant for corporations?
For those who don't know what social media is, it's a web-based place where people can go online to interact with one another. Some popular social media sites include Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Social media is being used by billions of people around the world. It is easy to communicate with people worldwide, and that is one of the reasons why corporations are often using websites like these to communicate with their customers. Here we see social media as a tool. Social media is a hybrid element of promotion. Traditionally, it allows communication to customers. Non-traditionally, it allows customers to communicate to each other. It allows corporations to frame their identity. Branding and differentiation are important in a competitive market. It also helps promote and communicate a company's mission statement and objective. So the question is, why is social media relevant to corporations? 56% of Americans, which consist of around 175.7 million people, have a profile on social media sites. It is a cheap and easy way for corporations to advertise their products, and studies have shown that people are more likely to buy from a company with an active Facebook page than one without.
Well, now we move on to possible reasons why social media is not relevant to corporations. Truth be told, social media can't be completely irrelevant today. After all, if your company isn't doing it, your competitors may be. And in light of that, it forces your customers and potential customers to make comparisons. It is important to remember, though, that social media is not the end-all be-all or ultimate solution to a company's problems. Instead, it should be a part of a proper promotional mix that includes traditional forms of media and marketing, such as print, television, and emerging forms of internet and mobile advertising.
What are the pros of using social media? Increase brand visibility by providing compelling and relevant content that grabs the attention of potential customers, reaches your targeted market for little or no cash investments, provides an opportunity to widen business contacts by reaching a vast majority of people in a short period of time. It will also improve your business reputation and client base with minimal use of advertising, expands market research, implements marketing campaigns, delivers communications, and directs interested people to specific websites, allows employees to discuss ideas, post news, ask questions, and share links. It will also target a wide audience, making it a useful and effective recruitment tool. What are the cons of social media? It will increase the risk of identity theft because of people falling prey to online scams. Possible lost productivity, especially if employees are busy updating profiles or checking messages. Leaves rooms for hackers to commit fraud, launch spam, and virus attacks. Non-compliance with record management regulations. You are also at risk for receiving negative comments about the company from employees or disgruntled customers that can do your business irreparable harm. Potential legal consequences if employees use sites to view illicit or offensive material. Under Section 7 of the National Labor Relations Board, employees can engage in protected concerted activities, which is speaking freely about working conditions or work-related issues on social media. What common mistakes should corporations avoid when using social media? Please prevent from violating federal labor laws by firing employees unlawfully. Being too restrictive with the social networking policy can get companies in trouble with the National Labor Relations Board. Not using a voice or sense of humor when making social media. Also, potentially violating their employees' privacy by asking for their social media passwords.
In conclusion, we have explained the various ways that social media is and isn't relevant, as well as the pros and cons to using them for a corporation. It's important to remember that social media is a hybrid element of promotion that allows you to communicate directly to your customers as well as allow your customers to communicate with each other. It's very relevant for corporations today, if simply just to gain a competitive advantage by branding and differentiating yourself from competitors. After all, 56% of Americans have a profile on social media sites, and they are more likely to buy from a company with an active Facebook page than without. However, don't forget that it should also be a part of a promotional mix and should not make up the entirety of your marketing efforts. There are important pros of social media to keep in mind. It's a free or low-cost way to advertise directly to your customer. It improves your reputation of business and expands market research if utilized properly, and it can target a wide audience. But there are also cons to remember. If not utilized or maintained properly, or if your product or service is poor, you can receive negative comments from disgruntled customers and employees that can have expanded effects. Keep all these points in mind when deciding whether or not social media is relevant for you. However, we strongly recommend it. Thank you for listening to our presentation.